everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Today is Friday, Fun Size Friday. That's what I have dubbed this, and that's where I'm making a little miniature amigurumi, a stuffed critter, something like a bite-sized project once a week. And I'm doing that because, well, for one, I like doing it, but the other reason is it is so wonderful and enjoyable to get something accomplished each week. And I'm going to tell you, so far this week, I have not been productive. It's a thing, right? Sometimes we have really, really productive weeks. Like if you want to see a super productive week, look at my Monday video last Monday. Holy cow, that was a lot of stuff. Not every week can be like that. That's just life. I think I slept, right? I kept commenting on the other videos. I must not have slept. I got a lot done. I slept this week, so I didn't get as much done. But I'm excited because I sat down and I'm like, all right, what am I going to make for my Friday video? What project am I going to come up with? And for those that are new here, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Take the time to go ahead and like and subscribe while you're thinking about it. I have been going through 3 books, and each one of them has 26 patterns in it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of choices. I'll go ahead and show them to you in case you weren't aware. It's the Mini Amigurumi Ocean, right? So that's the one book, and there's 26 little patterns in there. Really nice. That was my second book. My first book was the Mini Amigurumi Animals, right? And there's 26 patterns. And so far I've made quite a few of those. There's more than what's on the front cover, right? Because there's 26 of them. And my third one that I got is the birds. And that is just so absolutely adorable. So there's 25 birds and 1 egg. Isn't that cute? So again, 26 patterns for each. The retail, the most expensive one is $12.95 for the book. They're little books, right? Most expensive one, brand new, full price, is $12.95. You can get it on Amazon. Sometimes it's less money. I have been able to get some of these for less than $12 and shipping them, right? Because I gave some away as prizes because, hey, join me, have fun. And having so many books or so many patterns in there for less than $13, 26 patterns, 50 cents each, that's not a bad price if you're wanting to buy patterns. You don't have to buy patterns. You definitely don't. Go to your library, check out a book, look online. YouTube has lots of free patterns. Make your own up. You can do it. It's okay. You've got confidence. You can handle this. Not a problem. So these are the books that I decided I was going to work from. But I also said, I don't have to follow rules. Hello. Have you been watching me? I'll use whatever yarn I choose to, whatever color I choose to. It doesn't matter. And patterns are suggestions. Sometimes I'll take a little bit from this pattern, a little bit from that pattern, add my own flair. That's what you do. That's how you become a designer. And that's how you make something 100% totally unique to just you. So I didn't want to do one of these, right? It's October. I've got all the oranges, and my things we're making Thursday thing is pumpkins, right? That's what we're doing this month, is making pumpkins. Like, I want to make something orange. Although for my things we're making Thursday, I want to make a teal pumpkin and neon pumpkin. That's a little odd that I want to make an orange thing for my Friday video. But for my Thursday pumpkins, orange, I want to make teal, green, and neon. I think I'm a little mixed up. What do you think? A little bit mixed up, but that's okay. I don't mind. So I was looking at my stuff and I decided I don't necessarily want to play with one of those books. I thought I would go look on patterns, but last time I started looking at patterns, I found all the different pumpkins. I found the baubles and the cables and the modern ones with all the cool colors. And yes, Erin is from Crafting Kitty. If you don't know her, go check her out. Yes, Erin, there are Fair Isle pumpkins, and you need to go down that rabbit hole and you need to go look. There are Fair Isle pumpkins. You know you want to make it. And anyway, she commented on my video. So look at these colors. These are nice, traditional, like pumpkin-y colors that you would expect, you know, Halloween, autumn colors, right? You know, the gourd season. That's what I call it anyway. I mean, pumpkins, they're gourds, right? You can make long ones, skinny, fat, whatever. This is my muse. This is it. This is it. I don't know why this wasn't it for my Thursday, let's make pumpkins, but for my Friday, let's make something mini, this is it. So I said, what am I going to do, right? So this was my muse, and I grabbed my crochet hook, and I started making something. I don't have a pattern. Sorry. I just made it. It's cute. I kind of know what I did. Kinda. You know. Just a little bit. But yeah, I have to figure out, if you guys are interested, maybe try to figure out how to write something down. What do you think this guy looks like? Oh my God! Isn't that cute? That is just the cutest little thing. Look at this. Look at that. Like, oh my goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, oh, it's so cute. So this is what I decided to make for my Fun Size Friday. It fits the bill. It's tiny. It makes me laugh. It's fun. And it's Friday. So there you go. Look at that. Look. Yeah. What do you think? I mean, isn't that great? So I made the little feet, which were really pretty easy. Look at that. Look, they really were. So the little feet, I started with 6 single crochets. Then I did some increases. Then I did the decreases. That's it. And then I did 3 rows even. Wow, that was easy. So it's super easy, right? And I made both of them and then snipped my yarn. And then when I started to do the orange color, just single crochets, your typical amigurumi style increases. Started with 6 single crochets, and then 12, and then 18, and then 24, right? That's that typical increases, right? Oh, I'm about ready to lose battery power. It's okay, I'll be fine. So doing that typical increases, and then on the next round, I attached those. So no sew. Ooh, that's nice. No sew. So just single crocheted through, right, the little leg portion along with the body, and continued, did some rounds plain. The little arms were very similar to the little legs. I did the same thing. No sew. No sewing. This whole thing had no sewing. Yes, it was made in pieces. No sewing. And I did the same thing with the little arms. Ooh. Look at that little eyeballs. Oh my gosh. And I didn't have to sew the head on, right? So I decreased a whole bunch for the body and made a little fat pumpkin-y body right here. And then I started to increase, but on here, I didn't do any decreases, right? Straight up. I did some increases around this part and then some decreases, and it kind of looks like a carrot. It does to me. It looks like a carrot head. And I ended up decreasing and everything in like 6 stitches or something like that, right? Put the little safety eyes in, and then these things, oh my gosh, added that green. And let me see if I can find it. I mean, you can still see like the little hole right there. I didn't close it up. I don't care, right? You can see that little hole right there. Doesn't matter. Stuffing's not going to come out. It's fine. And with these tops, I planned on doing like leaves, you know, maybe like a pumpkin leaf or something hanging off of it, but being that it's all in my head, whatever. So on these cute little things, I chained 10 and 11, you know, alternated, whatever I felt like. And I didn't slip stitch in every chain back. I skipped 2 and kind of did that all the way back. Sometimes I did it every chain, but not every single one, right? I did next chain, skip a chain, next chain, skip a chain, kind of a thing like that. And it makes them stand up on their own, and they're doing their own little thing. and look how they bounce. They just stay up, right? That is the cutest thing ever. So I'm really enjoying that. I think it is so super cute. Definitely fits with it. And you know, I just didn't want to follow the rules. I just didn't. I could have followed one of the patterns. I could have done that. I didn't feel like it. I had some ideas for doing some tutorials in my head. One of the things, you have to tell me if you're interested. One of the things that I've done when I was younger is I'd make little pumpkins, and they're about this big, right? You know, tiny little things that you could put a Hershey's Kiss in. So it's a little tiny pumpkin. And then there was different ways that for the lid of the pumpkin, that it would be a no-sew version or a sew-on version. Well, you know, I made these a lot of years ago, definitely no-sew. You know, and then the stem would be either brown or green, whatever color. And you would do something similar to this, and then you just tie it on, right? You could sew it nicely or tie it on. It doesn't matter. It'd be on that bottom side of the little pumpkin. And they're small enough that you could fit like a Hershey's Kiss in there, or a Lindt truffle, or just the small little things. And I remember I made a bunch of them and I sold them to one of the stores in an actual freestanding mall. I know the freestanding malls are not real common nowadays, right? You know, everything's online. But I sold them because they were handing them out to the trick-or-treaters. And I was able to, you know, sell a gross of them, right? You know, it was a lot of crocheting, but I did it. It was a lot of stuff. And I was thinking that one would be a fun one. I just have to get some of the candies to put in it and everything so I can kind of show that and noodle around in my brain. And it's like, how did I do that? It's easy. It's fine. We got this, right? But it's fun stuff. You can make cute things like this. You don't always need a pattern. You've made stuff things before. You know some concepts, right? You know the typical, the increase method to make a ball for amigurumi. Most things are just geometrical shapes. Is it a ball? Cool. There's the round part. Oh, what? This part? It's going to be straight. Well, I kind of put a ball here and then did straight. Yeah. So you just add your shapes and you've got it. And I didn't know his head was going to look like that. I was thinking like a round head, you know, doing kind of a round head, maybe like a teddy bear style and doing the teddy bear ears. But that's not what happened. I think it's cuter this way than what I was originally planning. I really, really do. Yeah, this is tickling me. Yeah. I had no idea what I was going to make. I really, really didn't. I was like, well, what pattern do I want to do? What yarn do I want to do? Do I want to do something different? And this just popped in my head. I'm like, yes, I will make the little guy. I will make the little carrot head because that's what it reminds me of. A little pumpkin carrot head. Yeah. What are you guys going to make? Tell me what you make. Do you do things on your own? Do you always have to follow a pattern? Do you jump off, as I put it? It's like, no rules. You can do it. You don't have to follow guidelines. It's, you know, you have to follow guidelines at work. This isn't work. This is fun. You can do what you want. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this little guy. Yeah, I'm just tickled. You can tell. I am so thrilled. This turned out so much cuter than I had expected. This is absolutely adorable. I think we're going to keep this little one. I think this little one's got to go right here. What do you think? Oh yeah, we're going to keep that one, right? I give a lot away. I think I'm going to keep that one for a while, unless the grandkids see it and then they can have it. That's just how that works. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday. Thank you so much for coming along with me as I go off script yet again, because that's the way that I am, and making something fun and making something unique and being able to show that to you and showing you that you can do it too. You 100% can do it too. You can have something in your head and make it happen. I planned on a teddy bear head. Well, it's a carrot head. That's okay. It's cute. No one would have known unless I told you, right? You'd have thought I planned it exactly like that. You've got options. All right, everybody. You have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. Bye-bye.